If you're thinking about selling your home, we have new information for you. On Tuesday, an agreement was reached with the National Association of Realtors to pay $418 million to a settlement fund over the course of 4 years. Joining us now to break it all down is Brian Schwagerl, a clinical assistant professor at the Schack Institute of Real Estate at NYU. Good morning.
Good morning, Mary.
So what does this settlement mean for home buyers and sellers?
Well, it's kind of interesting. A number of people in Missouri thought that a 5 or 6% commission rate was exorbitant, and so then they went to court. The court just settled out of on an agreement saying that now homeowners will have to negotiate what they pay moving forward. They'll specify how much they're going to pay their agent. So it won't be an automatic fee that will be split among two people, the buyers and the sellers.
Real estate agents have been operating under the current rules for decades now. I'm curious, what are we going to see? What major changes are coming for agents once this goes into effect? And it could go into effect as early as June.
So you're going to see more competition. You'll see the best agents race to the top. There will be the opportunity to find brokers who will offer flat fees or discounts. The Real Estate Board of New York actually is the ruling agency that brokers in New York City follow. The National Association of Real Estate Brokers are the greater tri-state area, but it's a negotiated fee that will take place. And this is going to have effect over the summer as people start to negotiate their fees.
Do you see more people deciding to do for sale by owner, or will it have the opposite effect?
Well, I think that is a choice that consumers have, and consumer choice is good. There will be more options, as I said, but I think that if you prefer concierge service, if you prefer someone who would want to chauffeur you around to open houses, if you prefer someone who knows where the market is, can move your house in a quick way, then you're probably going to go on traditionally with a small dip in fees that you might negotiate on your own. If you're someone who is younger, who appreciates social media, knows how to gather data, likes to take on the challenge themselves, then you're going to see more competitive rates moving forward, and it's going to have an effect in terms of what the market is like.
Yeah, so homes in our area are typically more expensive than the rest of the country. Do you think this will impact actual home prices in the tri-state area?
I'm not sure. I think it'll take some time before this all settles out, but I'm skeptical in terms of lower prices because, values of real estate are determined by the fundamentals of supply and demand. And we just don't have enough supply out there. It's a big problem, not only for New York and the tri-state area, but across the board, and that's for affordable housing, but also for all types of housing going forward. So the market will prevail, and we'll see how that happens.
What's advice you can give to those wanting to sell their home under these new rules?
Sure. Well, I would work on the internet, look what you need to do to prepare your house on your own. Are you going to show it off on your own? What are you going to do in terms of the home inspection ahead of time to make sure everything is taken care of so you won't have to negotiate downwards on any adjustments that need to be made? I would think about what the market value is in terms of finding out the data in your neighborhood specifically. There's a number of things that you can do if you have the time and the inclination to do it to sell your own home. But most people would prefer to get a good lawyer, get a good broker, and move the transaction to the best price possible.
Brian Schwagerl, clinical assistant professor at NYU. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mary.